Not many people talk about this. Of course, there were people who are weird. I never thought that it's gonna happen. It was a very scary type of place. The doors had like a reaper. Is this guy peeing? There's this like big type of bee, I don't even know how it's called, and I saw it at one point. So please don't come here, don't come here, don't come here. Hello everyone, I already apologize for the wind that is going on. I have not planned this. I actually chose the sunniest day for this, but this is Estonia and it's May and it's Estonia, so in this video I wanted to talk about my experience as an international student in Estonia and my experience as moving out alone at 18 and living in a country that I actually never visited before. It was scary, but it was also exciting. It is my journey. Not many people talk about this, and I feel like if at least one person before going abroad or is abroad and it is feeling the same thing as me and hear this and feels validated or relates to me, that I did good. I have seen many spend a day with me in university as a foreign student, vlogs, and myself, I also released a vlog traveling, but I want to see the other sides. I want to see how it is really to live as an international student the whole time. You have your bad days, you have your lonely days, and you have the days when you just feel like, what did I do? Like, not in a bad way, it happens with everything, with everywhere you live. You kind of have these moments where you feel, where am I? And you miss home so much. I am studying cross media. I'm studying something that has to do with filming and marketing and storytelling and cross-media projects, something that I had to research before coming, that I didn't know what it is before coming, really. I just kind of was like, oh, whatever this is, I feel like it's me. And then I came. For the first part, I want to talk about my thoughts and expectations before going, and then I want to talk about after a while of like the starts of having the first days in university and living alone and having to meet 50,000 new people and trying to understand who is a real one or not. And then the last part is gonna be about my experience right now as a second semester, as someone who is already like familiar with people, and the vibe is overall very different now. Basically, this is what I see while I filmed the video. Amazing. Before coming, I was so... Okay, I'm an international student from Armenia and I was managing my documents there, and I was... we don't have an embassy, so I was doing lots of traveling to Georgia and trying to get my visa and all these documents, applications, like getting accepted, and all this while I had my finals in high school and everything was very busy, really so busy. Is this guy peeing? Oh no, he's walking his dog. Oh my god. Anyways, I didn't have time to, like, I did kind of have time, but at the same time I was so concerned with documents and finals, and a lot of things were going on in my life during that year. I did not want to research a lot. Like, I don't know, I just didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what is ESN or Erasmus. I really didn't know how it works. I didn't know how credits work, like choosing courses, or how my studies will look like, what is allowed. I really had no idea whatsoever where I'm going. Lately, when I was reflecting on my studies and my coming here, I realized that I was not expecting to actually come. Like, for me, Estonia is a far country. Geographically speaking, it's 2 flights for me, and I never thought that I'd be away from home. I was always the girl who likes her comfort, and there's a person, the guy with the dog is staring at me. Okay, let it pass, he does not care. Even though I got accepted and I was submitting my papers and paying my fees or whatever, I felt like at the end of the day something is going to happen and I'm not gonna be here. First, because I was really scared, And no, like I'm so out of my comfort zone. I don't even go out of my house, and I don't know, go out a lot. The few people I know, especially this one friend that I go everywhere with, and both of us are very house people. During this era, I would not do anything, I would not socialize with anyone, so I would not crave this. I would be also scared doing this. And then out of nowhere, I'm going to university and I have to meet everyone new, while I had this one friend. We're doing everything alone and everyone knows that. Everyone is kind of like even judging us, being like, these girls don't do anything on their own and these girls don't go out. So yeah, it was a change of its own. Let's talk about the most interesting stuff. My first days here and how I managed, what happened to me, how did I feel, all of this. The flight itself was a journey. I was actually supposed to meet my sister. She was supposed to come to Estonia from Lithuania and meet me in the airport or something. I don't even remember. I was in the car because my city is not in the capital, so I had to drive to the airport. It took some time, and on the car there decided my sister will not be coming because she has some work stuff to do and she has some responsibilities, so I'm alone. And I'm realizing it on the car on the way to the airport. Like now I look back at it and it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. Like everything's fine, I'm alive and I could fly alone. But the fact is I don't know anything. Like I've been with my parents all the time and I've never traveled alone. We found an Armenian person here. Thank you so much if you've seen this. Like she was a lady that really helped me on the first day, and she met me in the airport, so it was very like a relief that someone is there to meet me. And she drove me to her place, we had some coffee, and then we saw the dorm. The thing is, my sister was supposed to come, so we booked an Airbnb for her. This Airbnb, I kid you not, I'm so mad at her for booking this place. She booked a funny place, kind of like it was a very scary type of place, that the doors had like a, I don't know, like a reaper. You know what is a reaper? Like the thing that is like death, and some clown graffitis in the inside the room. I had to stay there because it was already booked. I remember this feeling in the airport while I'm saying goodbye to my family and going, that I was just like, what am I doing? Like, where am I going? Like, what the hell is that? But at the same time, it felt intriguing because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. So it's kind of interesting. Life is getting interesting. Anyways, I'm staying at the Airbnb and I was so confused. Like there was even a balcony where I went and I see that it's very climbable. Like anyone can climb this place and the window would not shut. Anyone could come in the middle of the night and kidnap you for some reason. Now I know it's a safe country. I'm really scared of bees and stuff like this, and there's this like big type of bee, I don't even know how it's called, and I saw it at one point. I'm also allergic, so like please don't come here. And I've met a person that I talked to on online that I know is going to university with me, so we kind of had this support. It was not so bad. The place itself was really nice, like the condition was good, but it was just the design that threw me off. And also there were some sounds, like the whole day and night there were sounds from the roof that I really did not understand what it is, but it was really loud, and I could even hear when another person would come to the nearby room. And in the middle of the night I've heard like a mother and a daughter. Oh my god, it's here. Why am I in this spot? I'm gonna move. Okay, I decided not to move. I'm gonna rebel this insect because this is also my nature. This is my park too. Okay, mother and a daughter were coming to stay at this place, and I've heard because they were whispering and talking, and then the mother got like like in the middle of the night, and I knew that she saw the door. By the way, my sister later on told me that it was intentional. Like she booked this place because she thought that it's funny. If you know her personality, you know it. Yeah, it very suits very well her personality, whatever she did. But she did not tell me later on when I was staying there alone how it looks like and what she planned it to be, which is where the problem starts. I went to dorm and I've met my roommate, who, when I tell you, I got so blessed having this roommate. Ayushi, this is for you. We or clicked immediately, and it was a very funny moment. Okay, the whole day when I met her, the whole day I walked, and I walked to Old Town, and I walked to, I don't know, and I wanted to see the country. I was so tired, to be honest, and I was tired, and I was unpacking my stuff, and she was very nice. She was like, do you need help? And I was like, of course not, because I'm like, I can manage everything alone. It was not in a negative way, but I was just like, I can do everything, which I couldn't, because I was very tired and I could not even unpack my stuff. I did it with my last drop of energy. And she was with another girl. She found another Indian who already graduated, so she had like this upper hand and help. Another guy staring at me. Hello guy, should I wave? I met these two girls and they made me chai, which I fell in love with chai, by the way. I love Indian chai and it's my passion now. Every time someone makes chai, I'm there. We just present ourselves and like, oh, tell me about your country, whatever. I don't even remember. We were talking about different foods and stuff, but I was really so tired. I was just almost dying. Oh, we want to go on a walk. Do you want to join? Now, I have the option either to go with them. I want to get to know my roommate, and I feel like saying no now. Why are you close-minded? You just came to this country. You want to discover more. And then I had the option to say no and stay and chill and recharge. Of course I said yeah. We actually came here. This is funny. We came to this particular park, and when I tell you, this is a huge place. We walked so much. I was dying. I was really trying to understand, what should I do? Should I say, guys, I'm tired, I'm gonna go? I don't even know how to go back, but I'm just like, you know, Google Mapsing everything. We literally are maybe 2 meters from our dorm. You could see the dorm already. And this is the moment, because I don't realize that we're so close, and I don't realize where I am. I don't know. So I say, girls, like, it was really nice, but I think I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go. And this is the moment they're like, we're here. Oh, great. And these days I've met so many people. I've met all the flatmates, people from ESN events, like the international organization, where they have some free events where you can meet people in bars, and they have a lot. I don't know. Now, I really connected to my flatmates. After maybe a week, we were already so besties. I felt like these are the people I connected with the most. Classes started, and to my surprise, no one is to blame for this, but I thought that I'm gonna study with lots of internationals, like different countries and cultures and whatever. We are only 3 internationals in my course. Like, in my course, I mean like in my curricula of study. So cross media first years are all almost locals, or ones who moved here and lived here for a while. Because people are living here, they are not really in the survival mode of I have to find friends because I'm in a foreign country, and I have to find friends because I don't have family here, I don't have cousins here, so like I have to put in work, and I also don't have old friends from school or someone I know here. So international students understand each other in a sense of like we don't have anyone else, so we have to stick with one another. But when you are in an environment where there's not many international students, they don't have this like urgency. They can either connect with you or not connect with you, but either way they're gonna be fine, like they're okay. Versus in my flat, I've met people that wanted to connect, hang out a lot, my ear. I love them. I really love my flat. As I said before, I did not do research on how credits work, what the hell are credits even. Had lots of help from others, and I had to chat GPT everything. I forgot to mention, I loved this country. I loved everywhere I went to. I was amazed. Such a quiet place which heals you. Like, whenever people ask me how is Estonia, I say it's peaceful, and I say it's very healing and quiet. I'm a brand new person after living here for almost a year. I had a very hard year before coming. I had harder even years before. When I came here, I was already kind of healed. So it was not like I did not come here when I'm like really in a bad mental state. So I was open to new experiences and open to a new environment. And this environment was really helping, and I also learned to do a lot of things alone. So the first days I was actually not alone. I was always surrounded with people. I was always doing something with someone. I learned to do laundry with my roommate, who also learned to do laundry by a random guy who also did not know how to do laundry. He was very funny. Opening ceremony was very fun. Everyone was cool. Like when I came here and I'm looking at the streets, everyone is so fashionable, everyone is so cool. The coolest people you see whenever you go to these very edgy places. This whole country is an edgy place where everyone is so cool. Another thing, my flat is in a building that is mostly Estonians. So there's a building that is for internationals, and then there's a building for Estonians. There's one floor that is international. Of course, I'm in that floor. So it was very different. Building with international students is like parties and like having access to many people from different countries, so you can talk to, and they're very extroverted. Versus my building, which is very quiet and people don't like partying there. The first days it was so empty because no Estonians came there. We had like a week for international students, so we came earlier, and then my building was empty. The fact that I did not have internationals around me, I had to adjust the camera. So because I had a very limited people that I could talk to, and because I don't know Estonian, I've met people who, I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna drop so much lore whenever when I graduate, like on very specific people and very specific experiences, that I cannot do it now. I had experiences that were not good with people. I never thought that it's gonna happen. In my brain, that was not the experience I was getting. But I did get it. Everyone in my flat is older than 25 to 30. I learned that it's amazing. I asked them so many questions, but I thought that I'm gonna meet people my age and we're gonna be like doing silly stuff and like, I don't know, people being very young, and they're also young. Sorry, I'm always saying old. I don't mean old. Anyone who's older than me is old in my brain, and I think in everyone's brain. If you're 18 and you hear 30, you're like, one of my flatmates has a kid, and he's married. I did not expect to live with these people, and which is okay, it's okay. At first I felt robbed because these people have lived lives. They're kind of realized and did stuff for the first time, and I felt like I'm doing everything for the first time. So I wanted to be surrounded by people who also do everything for the first time. Because I had this limited choice of people and everyone is old, of course there were people who are weird. You are way younger, you are easy to intimidate. Maybe people are older than me, they feel like they can say anything. People feel comfortable with saying whatever is in their head. Could be something that is disrespectful to my country, something that is not age appropriate maybe. Yeah, I can say it like that. I did have to set lots of boundaries with very specific people. I'm not gonna be an 18-year-old who is like accepting whatever shit, I'm sorry but there's no better word, whatever shit someone is telling me. Whatever, just because I'm young, it doesn't mean you can disrespect me. Every time that someone said something creepy, I would say something back. Also, moving out from your house is literally so crazy in the sense that you have to provide yourself 3 meals a day. What? Every day you have to get up and think what you're gonna eat 3 times a day, washing the dishes 3 times. It's gonna be grocery shopping once a week, thinking about meals that are healthy, do laundry, fold your clothes. For me, it's just like shoot me. My closet is suffering. I have too many clothes. Whatever. Like cleaning your space all the time, and there's no mom. You are on your own. You have to do everything on your own. Everything. At first it was very like struggles. After eating, I would be like, the dishes are for me to clean. I ended up being one of the 100 first year or bachelor. I don't even understood what it was, but it was like 100 top students, and I'm really proud of myself because I really did not understand how university works, and now I'm getting A's. But just so you know, I'm a very top student. Like, I'm academic weapon when I want to. For me, university was easier, like scoring A's, than school. I'm so sorry, but high school finals, they're crazy. I have a friend right now, and I told her that when I met her for the first time, I didn't like her. The thing is, it happens. When I came, even the international students that are like going to these events and are younger than my flatmates, they are still older. Everywhere I go, I'm the youngest one, and I don't know how to deal with this. When I talk to my friend on the phone from back home, I'm just like, I'm just 18, you know, and she's like, yeah, I know, like same. You really do miss that. And I was very confused, but still like wanted to make friends, and I tried to talk to people, and No, actually I'm lying. I literally couldn't, and it was very scary. So I talked to one person, I think, so it was her, kind of ignored me and talked to another person, and she didn't notice that. Now I know who she is, and she's not a person who ignores, but happens. Like this one specific event, I felt so alone, so ignored. Everyone is like getting to know each other from the same building and the same flat, and I don't know, like someone is friends with someone, like they are within Europe, they are kind of connected and they talk to, I guess, in the building. Oh, you already have a friend group? That's crazy. To have a friend group in the first days, that's what I felt. I went to this one specific event and everyone was sitting within a group, and I'm like, what? Did I miss something? I think that was the second event, and yeah. But then I started going to more events. I've met more people. I just spent time, and I got the idea. Okay, you have to accept the idea that you are going to this event. It doesn't mean that you're gonna make friends. It doesn't mean that you're gonna stay connected with these people you see there, but you're gonna have fun. You don't have to come back with more people you follow on Instagram and you're gonna talk to and you're gonna become besties or you're gonna whatever. No. Also, it started getting cold, and when I tell you Estonia is cold, and when people told me Estonia is cold, I understood Estonia is cold, right? I did not understand Estonia is cold, because Estonia is cold all the time. Now it's a bit of sun and it's like so windy, as you see, and it's so not warm, I would say, and it's May. It's very cold, and in winters, like, you cannot really go anywhere, really anywhere. If you have money and you're rich, you can go to coffee shops every day, but if you're not, and you're like me, you're just a student who wants to have fun, you cannot walk outside. It's very cold. I'm getting cold. So the last part, what I feel now and how it's like living in the second semester. Erasmus people that were here for one semester left, and now it's new people but less people. The vibe is different. And I changed as a person. It's a bit harder to meet new people because the introduction phase ended, and these people kind of are people from the first semester, and you kind of have less options of who to talk to. At the same time, I did get close to one friend in particular that I knew before, but now I like know her. At first it seems so nice. It's like, oh, like Emma Chamberlain, I can do everything alone, but not lonely. I always wanted to do stuff alone, and I always, as I said, I was always stuck to my one friend and going everywhere with her. And I literally took my friend to get my gel nails off just for this, like for the sake of it, because I didn't want to do anything alone. And then I had to, and I started, and I loved it. I really loved it. I love doing everything alone. And I started cooking. I'm cooking amazing. I'm eating very healthy, and I'm really watching what I'm doing, what is good for me. I started reading, and I started walking a lot, and I go everywhere alone. I still, of course, hang out with my friends, but I just do most of the stuff alone, and it was really good for me. I've learned a lot about myself. I don't know who I am, and still, because I'm 18 and I'm turning 19, and this is the age, like this and early 20s, when you're just like having the crisis of who you are. So kind of this, but at the same time I'm really learning a lot, and sometimes feel lonely. Like, you can accept it, that you are like powerful, you're doing stuff alone, and you're going alone, and you're putting yourself out of your comfort zone, and you're going this and that or whatever, doing everything alone. It feels lonely sometimes, yeah. 1 month ago I felt very alone. My flatmates started moving out. One Erasmus that left, one left for an apartment, one is working, the other one is also working. Everyone is busy, everyone is older, so they have their responsibilities, they have their things they have to do, and I'm just like, oh, let's go thrift store, let's go, I don't know, read a book in the library, or let's go for a random walk in the beach. And they're like, but I have some duties, I have some assignments, I have some work. Yeah, and like, I cannot be mad at you, but I'm just mad at the situation that I don't have what to do. Like, okay, I will do it alone. Now it's amazing. Now it's like I really do everything alone, and I accepted the loneliness sometimes. I don't care anymore. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I can do anything. I think writing helped me a lot. If you're in this situation, writing really helps you. Even now I'm reading of the things I wrote that I want to discuss, but generally I started writing a lot, reading a lot, and I love it. I started going, like, I had this moment where I went to 3 days in a row, I think, to the beach, and I wrote in every day something different. What I feel, it's just like brainstorming whatever is up in my mind, visualizing what I want my life to look like, I think. I don't know, but writing whatever. And I always cared about my writing. I always cared that it's beautiful and it's like organized and well written or whatever. No, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm just writing, and for the sake of writing, and I can literally burn it. At the end of the day, I can just take this notebook and burn it, and probably I will, but I just love it. You start really missing home. I think I started missing my family after like 6 months. Well, of course you always miss your family. You are surrounded by new people and new experiences, and you don't really notice, like, you don't miss them as like, I'm gonna die, like I have to see my mother, I have to see my father and my siblings. You do miss them all the time, but you miss them in the sense that it's controllable. Then it comes to 6 months, 7 months, when you're already missing them so much that you miss everything. You miss your home country, your home food, your dog, your family, as I said. I'm scrolling my gallery and I'm like, ugh. I think one of the things that really helped me is having phone calls. Now, having phone calls not only with your family, because this is like I have daily or once in every 2 days, but having phone calls with your friends, so important. Like, friends back home. One of my friends that I am really close to her, and I talk to her only like once in a month, even as a phone call, or like 2 times, 3 times a month. She keeps me going so well. This person knew you and is your friend, and it's different from your family. It's social. They know the perfect words. They are your age, and they know exactly what to say to make you feel better, and they know exactly how you feel, even though they're experiencing something different. We do kind of have this pattern in life, just as because we're the same age, and just because we are similar people. Oh my god, how many insects are there? Remembering that you have your friends back home, remembering that you're here for studies and developing yourself. Let me prepare it. I have this book with me. This is called The Comfort Book, that I randomly found in a bookstore, and I bought it. I think that this book really found me when I needed it. And one of the things that I really loved here, so there's this part that I really connected to. It's okay to let people find you. You don't have to spread yourself so thin you become invisible. You don't have to always be the person reaching out. You can sometimes allow yourself to be reached, and it's also okay not to make the most out of every chunk of time. Yes, it is okay. I did so much just by moving out abroad and living alone and seeing another country and studying whatever I want. This media era where everything is so everyone is always watching someone else's life and whatever they're doing, and we always compare ourselves to one another, that we cannot enjoy whatever we're doing. So I just want to say, if you related to anything with this video, I'm happy. That's what I wanted. I wanted people to see the other parts of your experience as an international student. It's amazing. If you have the opportunity to do it. Because I'm so glad that I did it. I'm so glad that I was scared, or I felt very confused, or I didn't know it's gonna happen or what I'm doing, and I did that. You also should see the other sides, to see the things that people don't really talk about. So I want to end it by saying that sometimes you have opportunities like this and you don't take them because you're scared, but you should take them. And if something goes off, not everything is perfect. Really, not everything is perfect, and as you saw from my stories, maybe not everything is perfect. Anyways, I wanted to say thank you. Bye.